Welcome to Meet the Candidates 2022, a voter education program brought to you by the Shakopee Chamber of Commerce. My name is Tim Zunker, and I am the president with the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. Our hope is that these candidate interviews and profiles will help you, the voter, understand your choices when it comes to the 2022 elections. We ask voters to arm themselves with the information necessary to make educated choices and to make casting your vote a priority. Please visit the Shakopee Chamber website at shakopee.org to find out more information about the upcoming election. At this time, I'd like to introduce Ziyad Abdi, who is running for Shakopee City Council. Ziyad, thank you for joining us today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you, Tim. I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for the Chamber of Commerce to give me this opportunity for the interview. My name is Ziyad Abdi. I'm community active and member of Chamber of Commerce in the business. I'm the member of downtown business. I'm involved for the community for the last 10 years. I'm business owner. I have a candidate for the master MPA, leadership and change. And so I was also community active. And thank you for having me for that.
Yes, thank you. Why are you running for City Council?
That's a great question. Before I answer for that question, usually I'm not a politician. Usually I try to help in my community. Sometimes whatever I need. So sometimes I volunteer if they need for employment, housing, education, touring, all those when I was doing as a volunteer. And then I see there's a lot of, in Shakopee is a great place to live, great place to work. And then I see a lot of diversity in community Shakopee, and there is growing. And then I say, hey, you are helping for the community, and then we are not running to the city of council. And then I decided to run for city council because I wanted to be to change in the Shakopee City to be a great place, to be a safe place, to be the first priority in the safety. You know, in the area for Twin Cities area, there's a lot of high crime, and I think in 2020. The Shakopee was the rank 30, the safest place, but I want to be the first place to the safe in Shakopee. So, and then that's I decided to be a run.
Great.
City Council.
Thank you, Ziyad. What would you change about how the Shakopee city government works?
That's great. Shakopee, they were doing a good job since for the last 10 years. They're growing. There's a lot of development. There's a lot of diversity. There is a lot of population, and there is a lot of people wanted to move in the Shakopee. And the reason they wanted is one of the number one for the safety, the other one for employment, and then there's a common of factors for that. So when it came is for the changing, it depends on the way of the voters or the population of Shakopee, how they approve it, because as a city council, we cannot only change anything unless we get approval out of the community. And then so we want a proposal, what they need on the Shakopee, because we are representing the community. And then we have to go back to the community. We have to ask, hey, what do you need? What are going to be changed? What do you concern? And then we have to make the data analysis for that one. And then we have to focus on what the future is going to be great. So everything depends on how the community Shakopee, they wanted the way of the change. For sometimes the people, they are concerning for the housing. Some of them, they are concerning for the tax. Some of them, they are concerning utility. Some other concerning water. Some of them concerning for the safety. All in those community, we have to ask what they need. And then we have to step one by one the priority for that.
Great, thank you. Coming out of the pandemic, businesses are affected by lower labor participation, inflation, and supply chain issues. What, if anything, can the city do to help assist businesses as we come out of the COVID-19 pandemic?
Great. It's a great question. You know, the COVID-19 pandemic, the hit all the community, especially our community in the Shakopee. as a business owner. I'm the business owner. I'm the small business owner. I'm the community immigrant. I know what is the meaning, the importance for the small business owner. I can understand what the small business owner of the Shakopee, what they need, because I'm the part of that. I'm the part of Chamber of Commerce in the Shakopee. I'm the part of the downtown Shakopee business. And so I can understand what they need our community for as a small business owner. The first one, as a city council, our community, they need a resource at the time of the pandemic, because you see there is a lot of a business out of the business, and they sometimes, some of them, they don't get it, the resource. Some of them they don't get it, the support what they need from the city, what they need from the county, what they need from the state, what they need from the federal. All those actions we need to support our community, because it's a very, very important, the small business owner. If they succeed, the small business owner, all the community Shakopee will be succeed. So I believe the first priority to give our small business owners, we have to give a first priority. We have to give the first opportunity at the time as the city council, if they need some resource at the time, if when they need the way they can apply for the grants, the way they need all those information, we have to plan the first priority. And sometimes we have to work to the other agencies on the counties or the state or the federal. And then we have to come together and we have to help our priority small business owner. And I have experience for that.
Great, thank you. What do you see as the most important issues facing Shakopee, and what would you do to address them?
Yes, that's a great question. There's a lot of issue in the Shakopee city. Last time I was talking with some of the community, our community, and then they say, "Hey, I asked that question. What are you concerning in the Shakopee? Because I'm running city council, and every day I try to talk, and I try to ask what they need, and then they say number one is for housing." And then the inflation of the house of rate was very high, and then also the large families, they don't get enough rooms, and then in the Shakopee there is a very diversity. So, and the other thing for mental health, if you check in the Shakopee, there's a lot of issue for that. And the other thing also for the homeless people, they need support because it's our part of the community. And all those projects, we cannot do anything unless we get enough budget for that. And so Shakopee, they need more budget than what they are right now, and then so they can help, or they can do every sectors for that. If they for the health department or the surface or the safety, all those ones. So there's a lot of issue, and then in the Twin Cities area or surrounding, there is the crime is very high, and then some, because the people they are moving coming in the Shakopee, we have to be more alert for that one. We have to protect our community. We have to make sure we have to work to the police department. We have to work with land enforcement, all those one. And then if we see something, we have to talk as a community, because as a police or the other department, they cannot work only their side. But as community Shakopee, we can do a lot of things for that. So, and then all those issues, if they are elected, I will make the first priority to do for that.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
What role should the city have in attracting new businesses to Shakopee, or help existing businesses expand?
This is a great question. When it comes attracting for the newcomers or new business opportunity, all the business, all the corporations or the business, they seeking opportunity for their market. As a city council, we have to make a plan what we can attract for those one. And the time for the resource, at the time for the tax, at the time for all those information as a marketing. And so if we, let's say, for example, if we give opportunity for the less tax for those big companies, and then they can come in the Shakopee, and then a lot of our community they can get jobs or employment. At the time they get jobs, and then the income of our Shakopee will be high, and then the Shakopee city they will get more budget, more revenue from the those companies. So the first priority we have to attract all those business existing the business, and then the new business, because of we cannot expand in the Shakopee unless we get a new business, new opportunity for the more population. If you remember in the Shakopee for the last 10 years or last 20 years, the population of the Shakopee was very less than what they are right now. And then for the coming 2 years or 3 years, I assume it's going to be double it for this what we are. So as a city council, we have to make a plan for zoning, because the zoning is very difficult. If they want, because every land owners, they can sell their property, whatever they like. But as a city council, we have to make opportunity at this zoning to get opportunity for the landowners, to get opportunity for the community, to get opportunity for the new business, and then to take the win-win strategy. And the first priority is what our community in the Shakopee community they need.
Great. Thank you, Ziyad.
You.
Now I give you an opportunity to give your closing statement and message to the voters.
Thank you. It's a great opportunity. First, I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce and the team. I will appreciate your time. And as a Shakopee community, I'm requesting to give me their vote, because I'm community active. I'm member of the small business owners. I'm the member of the community. And I'm the member of the community for the immigrant, because for the diversity. All the community as together we need support. So I'm requesting to get their vote. If they elected me, I will make sure their priority, accountability, responsible person, and I will not. I will come back every day. I will talk, because I'm the member of the small business owner. I'm a member of the community, and my office is open anytime. My phone is open anytime. And I will help in my community for any issue for that.
Great. Thank you, Ziyad.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
As a reminder, the views expressed in these interviews are those of the candidates, not those of the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. The Chamber is sponsoring these events as a service to the community and has gone to great lengths to ensure the objectivity. The Chamber does not endorse any candidate, but seeks to provide you, the citizens and voters of Shakopee, with the information you need to make an informed choice. The Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau extends a sincere thank you to the candidates. We appreciate your time and service to our community by running for office. You're performing an important service to us all. Again, thank you for joining us for this edition of Meet the Candidates 2022. Please join us September 29th at River Valley Church for our candidate forum. Please visit the Shakopee Chamber website at shakopee.org for more information. Thank you. Thank you, Ziyad.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.